Let's cross over to Dubai, where the chief economist at Banque Saudi Fransi is with us. John Sfakianakis is here this morning. Good morning, John. Thanks very much for joining us.
Good morning, Mark.
John, Dubai's debt obligations and debt problems don't end here, do they? Because it's got substantial obligations coming to maturity over the next couple of years. How will it meet these obligations?
Well, you're right. I agree completely. It has a lot of obligations coming up in 2010, 2011, 2012. For the next 3 years, Dubai would need more than $35 billion in order to meet its obligations. They will have to begin to sell some of their assets abroad. And of course, they will at some point have to get another injection from Abu Dhabi. Selective injection, but certainly another one from Abu Dhabi.
So Abu Dhabi will be able to choose which aspects of Dubai's portfolio, the state-owned companies, it can bail out? Will that be the arrangement?
Well, absolutely they can choose because they have the money and they have the time. Of course, they will be selective. It doesn't mean that they will go out and support everything. And definitely the property side will not outrightly be supported necessarily from Abu Dhabi. But all of this is a good step forward, given the headwinds that we have been going through over the past 2.5 weeks with Dubai.
What about the conditions, John? Because Abu Dhabi's not going to do this for nothing. What are the conditions attached to bailing out Dubai now and possibly in the future?
Well, you have a very good point there, Mark. Absolutely, there is no free lunch. This is not being done by Abu Dhabi because it's a philanthropic institution. Certainly, Dubai will have to abide with greater coherence on the foreign policy front. Customs might be adjusted so that there's more control from the federal government. Definitely, ports could be more federally controlled. In general, Dubai will follow more the federalist and the federal line that Abu Dhabi wants to have. And again, this is not done because Abu Dhabi is giving a freebie on Dubai.
Is that positive for the region, bringing in Dubai into the Federation? Is that good for the UAE?
Definitely for the UAE, this is excellent news because it needs to have one foreign policy, one policy internally, greater federalism. For the region, in terms of short-term impacts, contagion, we're seeing that a little bit. The pricing will change over the short term, spreads will widen a little bit. Again, the issue of sovereignty is going to be tackled. Not implicit, but explicit sovereignty is going to be looked at.
John, thanks very much for joining us today.